Hello everyone, welcome to my astrology channel Today Energy. I'm Michaela, and in this video we will be focusing on the upcoming new moon in Pisces. It happens on the 20th of February. The sun and the moon will meet at 1 degrees of Pisces. So my dear lovely Piscean people, Pisces, happy birthday. I wish you health, I wish you love, I wish you success, happiness, and very good luck in everything that you desire to achieve. Dear Pisces, keep on wishing, keep on dreaming, keep on feeling and loving, because you are the people that create for us this idea and feeling of unity, that we are not lonely, that we are not each of us separated and individual, but we're all connected, and that fairy tales are possible, that everything is possible. It's just important to dream and to have faith. So yes, we're now entering into the month of Pisces, of Piscean energy. And you know probably that Pisces belongs to the water element, so it's very much connected to emotions, to feelings. It's a very sensitive, empathic sign, very much attuned to the subconscious of people, to how we feel emotionally, to the subconscious overall, and the collective unconscious as well. And Pisces, it's a mutable energy, so it's very flexible, it's very adaptable. You know, one of the best actors in the world, in their natal charts, they have either strong Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, or strong Piscean energy, or strong 12th house. Because Pisces can be so attuned to everyone and can mimic so well others' emotions, feelings, actions, reactions, that it's not such a problem for them to put this mask of another personality like actors do, right? And play it so vividly and so truthfully. Now, also this month, you might want to pay attention to your dreams, because the subconscious speaks to us via dreams mostly. So our dreams can be more colorful, more vivid, more significant. So it's a good idea to write them down every morning once we wake up, and then maybe kind of think about it, meditate about it, what this symbolism can mean. Yeah, because dreams are not so straightforward. They talk with symbols. Yeah, Pisces is a very spiritual energy, is the last 12th sign from the zodiac wheel. So now we are collectively ending a year of 12-month cycle. We are preparing for the sun to enter to Aries with the spring equinox in March. Then we will be revived. Yeah, it's gonna be like the beginning of a new astronomical and astrological new year. So now the cycle ends. Now it's time to be more quiet, to go within, to do introspection, retrospection, kind of evaluate all the past 12 months, let's say, in our life, and finish something we have to finish. Let go, forgive. Yeah, Pisces, this is what I love about Piscean energy. It's about peace, quietness, intuition, forgiveness, letting go. And Pisces gives us the chance to heal. The axis Pisces Virgo is about healing, health. Virgo is more about physical health and habits and routine, while Pisces is more about emotional and psychological well-being and, you know, psychosomatics. This is the term with which we describe that sometimes we feel sick it's the reaction, it's the symptoms of our body of something that is wrong within the psyche, within the emotional world. So it's very important to take care of the emotions. So Pisces is the sign of healers, is the sign of mediums as well. Yeah, people who can connect with other worlds, with other people's energy. So like Reiki healers, for instance. This could be a good month for the ones who want to do regressions, constellations, meditations, retreats, go to spa, to ashrams, to monasteries, do some pilgrimage, you know, looking for this connection with your soul, with your higher self, with God, with angels, with ancestors, healing the wounds from the past overall. Yeah, this is like generally speaking. And every new moon, of course, I do advise people to write down wishes. About the new moon is the time we plant seeds. We don't rush into action. We just set intentions. So I even have like a special notebook. It's like a new moon's wishes diary. But on this new moon, the strategy is really about dreaming. The strategy is about relaxing, meditating, doing some water ceremonies, like just simply, you know, the shower, the bathtub, relax, or some nice cozy romantic ambient, light up some sentient candles, create coziness around you, you know, feel safe, feel protected, and dream, meditate, pray. Great time for praying, great time for visualization. You have to visualize your dream. You have to feel how you will feel when it comes to the real world. But they say for the brain, there is no difference between imagination and reality. So we have to start feeling the way that we want to feel when the dream comes true. You know, it's like time is not linear. Sometimes time is circular as well. So why not first start feeling like you already have it and then actually receiving it from the universe? Now we are very, very much connected to higher powers and the universe. Now, let me share with you, also before I share the screen, another practice that I find really working personally is when you want to convince your subconscious about something. You have to either read it or even write it down every evening before you go to sleep, and every morning first thing you wake up when you're still a little bit like sleepy. So it has to be some sweet short sentences, right? So either read it or write it down twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. And I even do write it once with my right hand, because I am a right hand person, but also once with my left hand. And it's tough, yeah, because I'm not used to write with my left hand, but this way I kind of include both hemispheres of my brain. So I hope, and it worked for me the first time, and you do it for 40 days. 40 mornings and 40 evenings, not skipping any, reading or writing. And now I even write with my both hands to make sure that this imprints in my consciousness and subconsciousness, this message that you want to give to yourself. And believe it. Because remember, Pisces is about belief, faith. So this is the chart of the sky in the moment of this new moon. It happens on the 20th of February, 2023 at 9 a.m. This is Bulgarian time. So you might want to adjust this hour according to your time zone where you are located. The most important thing is that we have to have this sacred union of the moon and the sun, the conscious and the subconscious, the soul and the body, at 1 degrees and 22 minutes of Pisces. So the new moon itself, the luminaries, they don't do any aspects to any other planets, but we notice what are doing the rulers of this sign where it happens. So The modern ruler is Neptune, and we see that he sits very comfortably in his own domain in Pisces at 24 degrees. So Neptune is exactly this mystical, spiritual part of Pisces. He is about unconditional love and dreaming and spirituality, but also be careful because he might give fantasies, illusions, something that is just wishful thinking, but not necessarily coming to reality. But we need Neptune to have faith, to believe, and to dream. Very interestingly, the modern ruler of Pisces, Jupiter, is in a completely different environment. He is currently in the fiery cardinal Aries, ready to jump forward, ready to fight, ready to charge towards achieving your desires. So I think it's a beautiful combination to dream, to visualize, to set intentions, but also to know that you are not a princess locked in a tower. And yeah, it's good to dive into your inner world, but the salvation, the realization of your dreams, the manifestation comes also with actions. Remember, Aries, it's like Aries doesn't need someone's approval or acceptance or permission. Of course, your desires should not be harmful for anyone else, right? But whatever you wish for, and Pisces is a sign that cares about collectual, about society, about people. It's a very philanthropic sign. It's about love and charity and care about others. It's the Christ consciousness, you know. But we should not go into these extremes of Pisces, which is sacrificing, which is victimization or playing the victim. Oh, poor me, you know, I dream but nothing happens, come and save me. Nor we have to become this blind savior that just runs around to help people without even asking people if they need help, right? So moderation is important, and here we might lack moderation. We might be even too dreamy and passive, or too active and hot-headed, so be careful with this. But the good thing about Jupiter is that it's again faith, right? But in this case, it's faith in me. I believe in myself. I have the power. I have the skills. I'm gonna try it no matter what. I might fall, but I will not lose the self-confidence and the belief that I can do it on my own. I am my own hero. I am my own Prince Charming. You know, so it's about faith and action combined together, and I'm sure we can achieve something really massive. Also, look, very interestingly, Venus is in Pisces. She's exalted in Pisces. She loves to be here. Is this ultimate unconditional sweet love, romanticism, art, creativity. And at 29 degree, this is like the feeling that we're at the peak of something. So last push, last attempt, and we're done with our task here. We are successful. We are ready to move forward. And Venus is ready to move into Aries, where she will have completely different feel. But so far, during this new moon, 29 degree of Pisces, so completion of some love, romantic, artistic, or even financial project. By the way, she is very much supported by Pluto at 29 degrees Capricorn. Now, he will spend here a lot of time at this degree. Even for the last time, he will be here in the autumn of 2024. So he will be going back and forwards between Aquarius and Capricorn. Nevertheless, here there might be some completion of really some big financial dreams and operations, or some really deep, passionate relationships. I must also add, last but not least, that this new moon happening at 1 degree of Pisces is the, let's call it, foreshadowing of the transit of Saturn in Pisces. Saturn enters into Pisces on the 7th of March, if I'm not wrong. And then it will last for 3 years, his journey through Pisces. So pay attention what you experience, what you feel, what happens with you around the 20th of February, because the same topic might repeat even deeper, more clear possibly, on the 7th of March when Saturn enters here as well, and then it will kind of resonate with us for the next 3 years, for each of us differently. In November and in December, I uploaded here on my YouTube channel 12 videos, very in-depth, very long, for each zodiac sign, complete whole forecast for 2023. So if you still have not seen those videos, go to my channel, the playlists, the videos, and find the sign first and foremost for your rising sign, because I base my forecast on the rising signs. And you are welcome to listen to the 2023 forecast, where I'm specifically focusing a lot of time on Saturn transiting Pisces. Okay, but I will do a separate video about it soon too, I hope. Right, and now, as usually, I will do a short forecast for this new moon for each sign. Once again, do listen to this forecast for your rising sign, because this is how I calculate them and interpret them. But also, if you have additional 2-3 minutes, you can listen to the forecast for your solar sign, as this will show not only what happens in your life, but also most probably how you will react upon this, and how you can benefit from these energies. And also your moon sign can play an important role here, because this might show how you will be emotionally reacting on the situation. All right, so dear Aries, for you this new moon happens in your 12th house. Now for you, even more so, it is the time, the month to retreat, to relax, to pamper yourself, to take care of yourself, to be quiet and listen to your soul if possible. Pay attention to your dreams to understand better your subconsciousness. Maybe you start working with a psychologist, with a guru, with a therapist, with an astrologer, esoteric person. Maybe you do a regression, a constellation to see your past lives and karma and so on. Or connect with your ancestors. Because now it's a quieter time for you to make a recap of the last 12 months, the last year, before the sun enters into your sign with the spring equinox. And so the new cycle for all humanity starts, but especially also for you with your birthdays. So it's a good idea to go to retreats, to be more in the nature, maybe some healing, maybe you're going to some hospital or clinics, doing some research as well. 12 houses about digging information, secret information reveals. Maybe you're finishing some projects, good idea as well. Releasing, forgiving, letting go, ending something, to feel lighter, more free. Liberation, in a sense, you can experience liberation from self-destructive habits, subconscious sabotaging, and so on. On a mundane level, kind of, on the daily level, maybe you're more working on some kind of behind the curtains, in a sense that you do some research, you prepare for maybe some exam, so you're more in libraries or more in internet. Maybe you do some remote project, online project, or you start preparing for emigration, for relocation, or for some trip somewhere, holidays, somewhere abroad, overseas. So 12th house can be also a process of preparation, or a work for, or meet some people from far away, distant lands and cultures. And Jupiter, the ruler of this new moon, is in your first sign. So yes, you dream. Yes, you work spiritually and psychologically. You work on yourself, but also you literally hold everything in your hands. So your own salvation is in your hands. You can fulfill your dreams. You can liberate yourself from anything that is oppressing you with your strong willpower, desire, and actions. You are used to it, Aries, so I'm sure you will do good here. Dear Taurus, for you, this new moon happens in your 11th house. So that's a possibility to meet new friends, to join some group activities, courses, classes, a new team maybe. If you're a teacher or if you're a vlogger, then you maybe open a new website, a new blog, so you become more popular, you attract audience to you. Yeah, 11th house are our followers. Also, 11th house are our hopes, dreams, and wishes, long-term ones. So now for you, it's definitely the time to set intentions and set clear goals. What do you want for your life? Not for tomorrow, but let's say in 2 years, in 5 years, in the nearest future, in the decade ahead, and so on. 11th house also represents income from work, or all sort of bonuses, recognitions, awards. So you might receive those for your work, for your career. And Jupiter is in your 12th house. That's interesting, because maybe those friends or like-minded people that you meet are involved in spiritual, esoteric activities. Maybe it's a psychological group of support. Maybe it is a new team, but from abroad, people from different cultures, foreigners, or you go to some retreat together, or you travel to faraway distant lands with your friends, or you go to nature, to trips in nature with your friends. Maybe you are preparing to emigrate, so some NGO is helping you in the relocation escape, if you have to escape from somewhere process. Yoga classes, Tai Chi classes, something a bit more spiritual, doing with other friends, with people, right? Healing, group sessions, charity as well. 11th house is to join some groups with causes, social causes, humanitarian, philanthropic, volunteering, charity. Now people from around the world need our support and help, so this might be meaningful for you. Dear Gemini, for you this new moon happens in your 10th house, which might herald some new possibilities regarding your career. It might be a changing of job, it might be a higher position, a raise, it might be visibility and public status, new image, new role, right? Shining on a conference, seminar, maybe you're discovering what's your true mission, right? Because 10th house is not just doing some job, earning some money, but it usually speaks about something really meaningful. You apply your talents, you earn money, right? And you are a respected expert in what you do. Maybe a change of status, like a new surname, new passport, ownership of a property, becoming a parent, becoming a spouse, or divorce. And Jupiter, the ruler of this new moon, is in your 11th house. So whatever you're doing, you will have the support of your friends, or you're joining some community of like-minded people where you can become the team leader, the manager, the boss, the teacher, perhaps, organizer of some group projects, people. Maybe you go into NGO or into some political movements, some social projects, possibly humanitarian ones. Whatever you're doing might be not solo, or again, you might be a blogger or a teacher, so you will have your audience. 11th house is our followers. So by shining with your image, reputation, and profession, career aspirations and achievements, what you do, maybe now you receive also some income and awards for your professional achievements. Also, 11th house is our long-term goals, dreams, and wishes. So here for you, as dreamy as this new moon is, you might want to establish some certain long-term plans and goals for your professional future, or future like, you know, I want to relocate in 5 years, or I want to have family in 5 years, or children, am I ready for this, and so on. Dear Cancer, for you, this new moon happens in your 9th house, which talks about new educational projects, new courses, requalification, or doing something more international, meeting foreigners, having a travel somewhere, or preparing documents, communicating with authorities, ministries, embassies. Jupiter is in your 10th house, the ruler of this new moon. So maybe all these activities with the education and documents, certificates, and foreigners is related to your career, to your profession, to your mission in the world. It might be related to guiding, teaching, being an expert, being respected, being admired. Both houses, 9th and 10th house, talk about highest mission and popularity. 10th house is being on the public eye, under the limelights. So it might be with you publishing something. Or you become a writer, you start writing a book, or you become a professor. At the very least, you are training something in order to achieve higher professional positions and rise. Maybe there is a court case for you to divorce, for instance, or you are getting some papers, documents in order to buy property abroad, for example. Dear Leos, for you, this new moon happens in your 8th house, which means that there might be some new insights, even I would say catharsis moments, revelations from your psyche, because 8th house is very psychological. It's about our subconscious. It's about meeting our inner demons. So maybe you're now guided by a new psychologist, or someone who inspires you, who helps you overcome these internal fears, traumas, problems, issues, in order to get this liberation, right? And also 8th house can talk about passive incomes, sponsorship, financial and psychological support by others, business, shared resources, shared accommodation. 8th house can talk about new stage of your relationship, like more intimate, in which you create something together, like you buy property together, you have a now shared budget, or you get pregnant, you have a child together, right? Or for some of you, it might herald meeting a very significant other, like having very deep connection with someone, right? 8th house is always very, very deep and emotional. Jupiter, the ruler of this new moon, is in your 9th house. So if you meet someone, it might be a foreigner, or you might open an international business, or receive support from the government, or from some international organization like European Union Fund for startups and business. Maybe you're receiving inheritance. And maybe, yes, you are meeting some really expert, renowned guru, therapist, psychologist, or you just grab a book even written by, I don't know, Carl Jung or Sigmund Freud, and you start reading this book because 8th house is being interested in esoteric psychology, or you discover some astrologers who actually help you to dive deep within yourself, explore your psyche, maybe help you in a more easy way to pass this dark night of the soul, in case you are personally experiencing it at the moment. But some kind of knowledge, an inspirational figure, or a change of your own worldview and philosophy can help you achieve more inner peace now. Dear Virgos, for you, this new moon happens in your 7th house. So definitely that might bring you some new partners, clients, advisors, real estate agents, lawyers, maybe people with whom you will be signing some contracts, deals, agreements, negotiations. And because the ruler of the 7th house of this new moon is in your 8th house, this might be related to business, to have some shared funds invested into something. Maybe with your partner, business partner, you rent property where you will be both teaching or working, some shared space, some shared income. Maybe your relationship is going to the next level and you're not just like dating or just like boyfriend and girlfriend, but for instance, you're planning to buy a property together or to create this common account or budget, shared one, or you're thinking, planning, or having a news about pregnancy, about children, right? Because this is the ultimate creation between two people who love each other. Yeah, maybe you're receiving some inheritance, so that's why you're now doing with legal advisors and lawyers. Maybe you're signing a contract with a bank or with someone or some institution that is ready to support you financially, like sponsors, for instance. Or you open your own business and you start having clients, especially if it's a business related to psychology or esoterics. Or finances, financial advisor, maybe you become. Dear Libra, for you this new moon happens in your 6th house. So certainly some news at work, a new office, new management, or new team. Maybe you're hiring people to work for you because the ruler of this new moon is in your 7th house of contracts, of agreements. So you're signing contracts with someone. So maybe new job really, or new client, new job project, professional project. Also, 6th house is about health, and seems like with this inspirational Jupiter in your 7th house in Aries, maybe you start collaborating with a trainer, with an instructor who's like, go, 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 you can do it. We will lose 2 kilos this month. Yeah, or someone who motivates you to live healthier or to do exercises, and both. Maybe it's a doctor. Maybe you find the right doctor for you. Yeah, like 7th house is usually this one-to-one communication with someone who can be a specialist, or you might become freelance advisor, teacher, consultant, real estate agent. Put 6th and 7th house together, I would say that it's you have the chance now to establish a really more harmonious, and Libra, you like harmony and balance, right? So more harmonious and more balanced connection or kind of balance between your professional and personal life. You might also meet love at work. Dear Scorpios, for you, this new moon happens in your 5th house. So new love is on the horizon for some of you, new romantic relationships, but also something new and inspiring, like a hobby, like a creative idea or project. Maybe now your hobby will turn into something more serious, like a business, for instance, because the ruler of this new moon, Jupiter, is in your 6th house of work and duties. So somehow you can be useful, helpful, you can serve others through something that you really love and really inspires you. A new hobby maybe that is very good for your health. It's really a chance now to meet someone who inspires you to quit bad habits, to do sports together, to take care better of your body, maybe with your loved one. Or just a hobby that would be like walks in the nature, jogging, that you truly like and enjoy, yeah, and at the same time it benefits your health and daily routine. Maybe because your hobby becomes your work, so now you have to hire a team, rent a place, or equip a room in your home where you can work, right? So business, and especially when you're self-employed, it's your own business, it requires really a lot of efforts here. For some, this new moon might bring relationship at work, in the office, or for some of you, maybe even pregnancy that will change your routine as well. Pregnancy or having children, work with children maybe as well. Dear Sagittarius, for you, this new moon happens in your 4th house. So something new at home, new place of living for some, or just some news from parents, from family members, new roommates, maybe you're moving to live together with your romantic partner, because the ruler of this new moon is in your 5th house of fun, pleasure, romance, children, maybe their announcement of a child on the way in your family, or someone is getting engaged or married, so maybe there's some home family celebrations. Something cheerful and nice happens at home, or you start a new hobby which is related to property. Maybe it's a hobby or a business, like to property, to your real estate, or something that you can make from home, like maybe one room you redo to be your office or studio, or you make some changes in your home that make you more happy. 5th house, to be happy. Dear Capricorn, for you, this new moon happens in your 3rd house. So a lot of news, new people in your life, communication, social events, new courses, new information, new skills. A very busy new moon, I believe. Maybe a new vehicle, a new small business for you, new website. You open, you launch a promotion campaign. The ruler of this new moon is in your 4th house. So all this hustle and bustle can be related to moving home, to meeting relatives. Maybe there's some news from your siblings, cousins. Maybe you are getting new neighbors because you moved, for instance, new neighborhood, new environment, new neighbors. Or the courses that you're taking are about driving or related to property management, real estate, or a course connected to family psychology, constellations, separation from parents, healing childhood traumas. Maybe it's about investment in property, or even ecology, land, history, or driving course to get driving license as well. Dear Aquarius, for you, this new moon happens in your 2nd house. So you can expect new changes, maybe at work, or new professional project, or new sources of income, or a new salary, new income. So it's good to renegotiate here, especially talking about negotiations. The ruler of this new moon, Jupiter, is in your 3rd house of talking, of emails, of communication, of social events, traveling, moving around. So maybe you will start earning money from small business, from trading, from something online, using modern technology, gadgets, doing promotions. It's a great time to promote yourself or your business. Maybe there will be a new vehicle that will be useful for your work as well. Maybe you'll have to work, not like travel for work, or work in logistics. Or maybe 2nd house is not only work, but also how we spend money on. So you might spend money on some courses, definitely, on a new car or a new vehicle, on trips, excursions maybe. Dear Pisces, for you, this new moon happens in your first house. Especially Pisces, born on the 20th of February. It means that on your birthday, on your solar return, you have a new moon, which really heralds a very exciting, fresh new year with a lot of new people, possibilities, chances to start something new. And I think it's quite exciting. That's really great. For the rest of you Pisces, this a new moon happens in your first house according to the whole sign system. So certainly you might decide for a new hairstyle, new look, new way to take care of yourself, of your body, like start new exercise, more healthy habits, healthy routine, maybe a change of the environment around you. So, first house is the beginning of all beginnings. It's the beginning of our natal chart. So here we can think of any sort of personal project that inspires us, that we want to achieve. It might be creative, professional, relationship-wise, business, traveling. So write down your wishes, have faith, right? Don't forget to act as well. First house is also about relationship with the world, with others, how people see you, how you present yourself. So you might work on that. And you see your ruler, and the ruler of this new moon, Jupiter, is in Aries in your second house. So Jupiter wants you to act upon your dreams and wishes with confidence. Yeah, second house is self-esteem. It's not only our material resources. So here maybe your dreams are rather professional. You want to earn more. You want to receive more appreciation at work. Maybe work smart but not hard. Maybe you want to change profession, office. And yeah, this is definitely possible. You might receive here larger salary, larger income. Jupiter expands everything if you are proactive and brave enough. And once again, you have to trust in yourself, in your own talents, capabilities. When you go to interview, you have to kind of sell yourself, right? Like show people how valuable you are. And so Jupiter in the second house with this new moon in the first house, it's discovering your true value and practicing self-love and be self-assured, like trust that you can do everything you dream about. So my dear friends, this is how the new moon in Pisces looks like, in my view. Thanks so much for watching, liking, and sharing my videos. I hope the information I provide here is interesting and useful for you. Thanks so much. Also, you can always financially support me and my work and my channel through PayPal donation. So in the description below this video, I leave my PayPal account. Also, you can see what kind of services I offer. The information is in a link underneath this video in the description box. And if you have any further questions about private consultations, you are welcome to contact me. So I wish you a wonderful, magical new moon in Pisces. Take care of yourselves, stay healthy, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.